Yes. But, you know, we had seen something from a war veteran who was explaining something to do with this poppy, and he was saying right side. Now, I wish we would have recalled it. I wish we would have actually tagged us in it, because we all wear it over our heart.
That's what I always
left
thought
side
was over the heart.
And I mean, everyone I see is over the left. So I'm like, well, that was interesting, whatever that lovely veteran did tell us that we do not recall.
Yeah. So if anybody knows that answer, feel free to let us know and share a link.
Exactly.
So good morning, everybody. It's good to see you here this morning. And we are going on with the Brown Mile today, with part 2 of the Brown Mile, which is really information about what this course is all about, how can you utilize it. And as you can see, as we go through the weeks, there's going to be even more information on how this all really works. So we talked last week a lot about what equine assisted learning is, and this form specifically as well, because there's lots of different forms of it out there. But this week, we're going to be talking about what can you do with it. And not only just from us, that you guys can hear it, but some of our facilitators have been kind enough to send us in some videos to share with you guys too, just of what they are doing out there across the globe as well. So before we get started, the regular rigmarole, there it is that hashtag, holy jumpin' tuna fish. And when we want you to throw this in as if something blows your mind, or you think, I hadn't thought of that before, or something just expands your brain in a little bit of a way, throw in that hashtag, holy jumpin' tuna fish, because we really do like to know what is turning your crank.
Or the little emojicons too. Yeah. Those little tuna fishies are quite amazing.
They're very cute, to be honest.
It makes us happy.
Yes. And of course, share this out, because sharing is, what is it, Carrie?
Yeah, it's caring.
It's caring. That's exactly right. Sharing is caring, in fact. And plus, we want more and more people to know what equine assisted learning is and how it can help people and the different types of people that it can help. So sharing this out is a very good thing, because even if it's not our program, or even if it's just people knowing that they have an opportunity to work with horses, we want people to know about those pieces, because they've done so much for us in our lives, and we've seen the changes that they can do for people time and time and time. And we want the rest of the world to know about that. So share this baby out. And of course,
Exactamundos.
Let us know who you are and where you hail from.
Yes, we always like to know those pieces, because we're a tribe that works globally around the world. So it's so exciting when you're a part of this. To me, it's a movement. It's always a movement when we're moving forward. And we all know in this time, there's so many, there's been lots of fortunate things that have come out of this. However, we know a majority of the humans on our global earth here have suffered immensely. And how do they move forward with being able to deal with so many losses and so many horrid things that have happened to them? So it really is quite lovely to be able to be a part of anything that's going to help another human being, because seriously, that's our purpose. That is our purpose for each and every human being on this earth, is to help another.
Yeah.
And if we just all do that, and we all just help one human, oh my goodness gracious, there's the movement right there.
And this is a heavy world.
Oh,
like whether
so
you've been
heavy.
directly impacted by all of this, or life's been fairly normal, the feel of the world is different. And I actually put up a post last night that on my Facebook page that was just, I think a lot of us, what we just want is to wake up in the morning and feel that peace again, that serenity part of things as well, and just feel normal. I guess have some sense of normalcy happening again for us too.
Absolutely. I was just pointing to Carolyn because I was just interested that nobody was here.
Well, we've got some people on watching so far, but you are not telling us who you are or where you're from.
Oh, so that comment assistant off doesn't mean anything?
No, that's just if somebody put a really nice comment. Let's test it. Now we're going to tell you guys all about it so we can test this thing. Oh, no, we're not testing it. Oh, no, it's okay.
And she's IT, so when she pushes buttons, I think it's fantastic, because wow.
That opened up a new screen though. That one scared me a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. Libby's here. Very good.
Yay.
So
okay.
We're not going to test that today. Leah's here. Lisa's here. Good morning, you guys. Oh, that was some heart palpitations right there.
Panic
I thought I lost you all.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
There's something else we say.
Yes, there sure is. We are like changers.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Did we say
it's on the screen?
Well,
we haven't talked it. No, we were talking about a movement.
Oh, well, this is kind of a movement, I guess, because hashtag we are life changers, and that's not just us two, and that's not just our horses. That's every single one of us around this globe as well. Because anytime anytime you can do something that will help another human being or make a positive impact, you are changing someone's life.
I remember. That's right. It could just be a baking item. It could be, someone is just so sad and low, and you make those beautiful little chocolate chip, muffins or cookies with some hot chocolate and leave it on their doorstep. We have no idea what that smile means to a human, or a compliment by pulling down our mask to say, oh my gosh, she looks so lovely today. Even though I don't see your whole face, I can tell by just the way you're presenting yourself. Like, people need to hear really nice, kind things.
Yes, kindness goes a long, long, long way in this world. It really, really does. So remember to use that piece. We all have the ability to be kind. And what's that statement that people put up? If you can be anything, be kind.
Oh, that is a gooder.
Yeah, it's a good one. It shares, spread the love. What are we going to that one day? We're sprinkling kindness, like little fairy dusters of kindness.
Why not?
Yeah, that's what we want you to be. Be a sprinkler.
Sprinkler is what we shall be.
And if you are catching this on replay as well, please throw in that hashtag replay so we know to come back and say hi to you too. So I'm glad we're getting a few comments going. This is very, very good.
Makes me feel better. Yeah. I have to tell you, even though I would still keep talking because I have no issue with the chat at all, but I always love to know that someone actually is hearing.
Yes.
Someone is there. I'm not talking into a black space of any kind.
I have to say, regularly we get off these lives and we're like, wow, we could just talk for days. Like we amaze ourselves sometimes at how long we could really talk for if you put us on the topic of horses.
Yeah, it's
easy.
True.
No problem whatsoever.
True that.
Okay, so getting into this, what can you do with this course after? So you come, you take your training, you do your hands-on piece, you know what you're doing majoritively, but you're very thankful that you have us because you're still learning. All is good stuff, but who can you offer it to?
Yeah.
Short answer is the sky's the limit. Who can you not offer it to? Because everybody needs skills. Every single person, even you can be the most skilled person on this planet, you're still going to need to build something else up, right? Always. So that's the really big blanketed answer. However, as far as target markets, you need to nail it down as to who it is that you're going to offer this to.
So you can make money.
Yeah,
because this is the specific thing in being in business. Sometimes, and we did the same thing. We did it wrong the first way. Yeah. This is why it's so nice to learn from us, because we did it all the hard way, the wrong way, wasted tons of money. Why? So that we can help you do it the right way, because then we did do it the right way. Yeah. So we would have our programs, our pilot programs. We would have people come over, give the programs a try with the horses, and they were like, oh my gosh, you got to do this for the teenagers. You got to do this for marriage counseling. You got to do this for church groups. You got to do this for team building. And everybody kept throwing us ideas. And we're like, yeah, we'll catch them.
We'll help the world.
We're helping every single human on earth. Well, no, you can never do that. And the funny piece is, I've been an entrepreneur since I've been in diapers. And I tell you, I know this for a fact. If you don't know who your target market is, a specific group of human beings, how do you market to them? Because if you're marketing to a blanket, I help everyone under the sun, there's no value in what it is you're offering.
It doesn't speak to anyone.
It doesn't.
It just says to everyone.
Yeah, and that's what we did wrong. Oh, we got a horse, we got programs, you're going to have a change. Well, it didn't mean anything to anyone if we weren't putting, why is this going to help me? Why is this going to help my kid? Why is this going to help my husband who's an addict? Why? So those value components, it takes a ton of work to actually target it down, because you don't just say, I want to help women. Well, what kind of women?
Yeah.
It can't just be women. It's got to be specifically, is it women who have breast cancer? Is it women who have lost children? Is it women who are addicts? Like
postpartum.
There's so many things.
Yeah. And all of those people need different things. So they need something that they're going to relate to before they're ever going to say, yes, that is the program for me. Because otherwise, if you are marketing, even to Carrie and I, you couldn't market to us this exact same way, because we don't need the exact same things at play, right? Or to build our skills that way as well. So it really does, you really have to nail that target market. But that's something that we help you with in the course as well too. Oh, we got Mike on too. Good morning, Mike. All sorts of good people's coming in right now. This is good stuff. So with this target market thing, a lot of times it ends up being a big part of where your heart lives too. There's a reason why you are wanting to help certain people, and our stories have a lot to do with that as well. But then you kind of evolve over the years too. When we first started, we worked with a lot of youth at risk.
Youth at risk.
Yeah, which was heavy duty, man. So we should talk about personality types with who you work with too. Carrie with the kids, amazing. The amount of energy that they have all the time, and she just feeds off of it. It's good stuff. The kids at the end, like, oh my gosh, they were everywhere. Like, and I love kids, but well, there's so many of them.
There are.
She's like, oh, awesome. But you know, whereas me with analytical people, that's not going to be your initial forte of how you're liking to work with people. But for me, that was beautiful because I could speak that language. But you kind of get into your role of how you adapt, how you communicate with people, and how you switch to their styles too. But it really does boil down to who do you want to help and what's your story with it? What's your why with it in the first place as well? So it's, Lori says, I'm doing youth at risk right now. It's powerful, but so challenging. Like the best kind of challenging. Yeah. It really is. And will make you a better facilitator.
Hands down.
Forever because of it. But yes, can be very, very challenging, but wonderful. But it's really figuring out what is your why and why you're doing this in the first place. And your why can't be to help the world because it just doesn't work that way.
We want to, but it's just not possible. It's like us wanting to save every horse out there.
Yeah.
It's not possible. None of us can do it just one person at a time. That's why it's so nice that globally we have many different certified facilitators helping people not still beyond itsy bitsy teeny weeny. It's like 0.0000000089% of the world. So you see, there's tons of growth. I always laugh too when someone says, there's someone who's doing something like me down the road. Yeah. And what's the problem?
Yeah.
Like you're not going after the same people. That's always the key in understanding business and actually understanding competition. But we're not going to get into competition today.
That's a later date.
Yeah, that's right.
So I think we'll maybe throw in a video of what some people are doing. Maybe we'll start with, where did she go? Where are you? I've got lots. Sue Ellen. So Sue Ellen is one of our Australian facilitators, and this is actually one of her professional videos that she had done up. So this is super fancy too. But she does an amazing job in her target markets as well. So we'll just
play her.
I think we will.
Good thing she's IT.
Yeah. Good
Maybe
thing.
you got to press the button there.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Good work.
Thank you.
My name is Sue Ellen. I'm the owner of Positive Pathways. I started Positive Pathways because I felt that there was a real need in the community for a very high quality program. When I realised that there was such a lack in the community with the life skills program and a need from such a wide range of people, I knew I had something
like this new internet. We just got new internet too.
I'm going to hide us while we do this.
We work on a range of life skills with them at their particular ability level. The types of groups that I work with here at Positive Pathways, a whole variety and a range within the community. So we work with disability groups, wellbeing, schools, men's programs, and we also work with women.
The idea of just working with a certain type of disability. She works with many disabilities, but within that piece, there can be motor issues or behavioral issues or all those types of things in it as well. But she brings it down so that they're still at the cognitive age of 8, working together to be able to still get these life skills together. I'm going to see if this will play just a speck more because I'm
wondering if this one is better because it looks more loaded.
It does look more loaded.
Yeah.
And the experiences that such a wide range of people, I knew I had something to offer.
So I think we'll stop hers there because it's very good. And maybe we'll throw these up on our page after too, just in a post, or we'll throw them in the comments because I think that they're very, very beautiful, especially hers. But so she works with people with disabilities. So that's her target market that she's chosen to go with. Doesn't mean that she couldn't add other people down the line or if she switched things up, but that's her choice and how she wanted to go about it into people with disabilities. And she is kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah, she
with
sure
that
is.
Out in Australia. So she's doing phenomenal.
In her outdoor facility. I always love this piece too, is, you know, sometimes people think you got to have an arena. You've got to have a specific setup in order to begin. No, you don't.
No.
You need just a little piece of land, 1 or 2 horses, and you've got a business rolling. I know some people always just think that they need more in order to begin, but actually less is more. Because when you just begin, and I remember when I got a phone call as soon as I got certified, which it took me a year to get certified, and Siksika Youth Medicine Lodge called me, and this was an intake center for youth with addictions, youth at risk. And they said, we want to hire you. I'm like, oh, inside my head, I'm like, I'm not ready for that. But, I found a piece of land. I started just doing the programs because I couldn't wait to do the programs, because you never, ever turn down business. I don't care where you're at. You always make it roll for you.
This is Tanya Radu, and I am a facilitator here at my BU Wellness and Empowerment Ranch in Kingsville, Ontario. So that's way down south in Ontario, outside of Windsor. And my focus is on youth and teens, empowering them through our leadership programs and anti-bullying.
It's been great so far, and I'm
loving it and hoping that these kids love it as well.
Thanks to my training with
Equine Connection, which is absolutely phenomenal.
Everything
that
I
set me
needed.
up with everything I needed.
That's just a little bit about me, and
maybe I'll see you around. Thanks. Bye.
So there's our little Tanya. She's such a sweetheart too. And as she said, she's doing the teams and then the youth as well. So another different direction that you can go. We have a lady up in the Edmonton area who was doing a really cool one, which was the breast cancer survivors.
Dorothy.
Yeah. And one thing I know she was concerned about at first is that's not going to be a huge pool of people, right? Because that's a super targeted market. But what comes with that too is that you don't have a huge pool of people all the time necessarily, but you have people who are going to be very connected and very much so in a community. And when that flows through the community and it starts to build power that way, that can be very, very powerful as well. And I think people focus on, I'm in a small community, or I don't have that many people around me, or things like that. You don't actually need that many people to be running full time, in all honesty, because you can't run 24/7, and you can't.
No, and you don't want to.
No.
It's too hard on your psyche, and it's way too hard on your horses. Because remember, the horses, they absorb a lot of the stuff that's coming from the humans. So it's really nice to be able to get in with a couple or 3 of those markets so that you have them coming once a week to your facility, and your programs are like an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half. So, it's not a heavy load for doing like a full day. You can do full days too, don't get me wrong, but
me, I hear double voice in those videos. Oh, I probably have to mute us. Thank you, Heidi. It'll be better the next one.
IT.
Yeah, we're getting there, folks. Every day is a learning opportunity, is what it is. Okay, so this is Natalie, and she will tell you a little bit about herself as well. I'm going to mute us.
My name is Nathalie, and I'm from Quebec, Canada. I run Authentic Wellness Ranch, where we offer different programs, women's programs, youth. We work with the military. We adapt every single program that Equine Connection offers to what our community needs. It's been a major career change for me, but I'm enjoying every moment of it. I regret absolutely nothing. It's been amazing being able to help people through my passion for horses. I have the best work colleagues that you can have. So let me show you. These are some of my guys here, even little Bobby, and then more over there. These colleagues are awesome. So anyways, if you have this opportunity, jump in. It's going to be the adventure of a lifetime.
She's such a sweetheart too.
She really is.
So with Natalie as well, she did come from a totally corporate
background.
type background. And she had this in her brain always, and she didn't know if this was going to be something that she could ever do, but she did a phenomenal job of targeting her markets.
Ooh, and her marketing materials,
gorgeous.
So professional, stunning, and directed to each of her markets that she was going after.
In English and French.
Yes.
Just to talk.
And here's the best part. Yeah, as you're hearing all of our facilitators, you're part of that global group with us. So you get that support and that continuous training and what they're doing and what you're doing. It's a constant flow of entrepreneurial exchange so that everybody is successful and where it is that they want to be successful in.
Absolutely. Good. Oh, that is better. Very good. Heidi and Faye Hansen. Good morning, Miss Faye. Good to see you. Who should we bring up next? Let's do Miranda. So Miranda's actually quite close to us.
Yep. And she's been around forever.
Okay. We're going to mute us.
Good morning. My name is Miranda Sunderland, and I live in Cluny, Alberta, and we run Back in Touch. And the biggest thing that we have to be able to offer our clients is our family focus. We get to focus on the family, just like Ollie. He's here sharing his brightness too. But we get to offer families the unique ability to come closer together, to work together as a team in unity, and develop that connection that may be getting lost, especially now in this technological phase. Just like Tonka wants to share something in your ear, he too can tell your family the things that we can do to build that unity.
God, I love that video so much.
Was adorable. Oh my goodness. Now that's a perfect step into us. What do you think Tonka is trying to tell you right now? Because that was fantastic.
Yeah, I just love it. She said to me when she did that video, she just was, okay, Ollie, I got to do something real quick, and just hunkered down to start doing it. And the horse is going, and Ollie's like, hello. And, yeah, but that works perfectly for her target market. For her, they started out working with the youth at risk as well. Mm-hmm. And this is kind of where they decided on, as because it speaks to their heart. It really does. And her hubby is a facilitator as well. So they get to work it as a family and then deliver it to families. And that's their perfect spot for them.
Yeah, her and her hubby.
All right, Miss Lisa. I think Lisa might be on still too. Mute us.
Equine Connection community. I'm Lisa Davey. I'm here in Bethany, Ontario, here with one of my favorite EAL partners. This is Tivio. Just taking a few minutes to talk to you about what you can use your certification program for. Some of the great ideas that have worked for me have been one-on-one sessions with youth, some group family events. I've done some one-day events for women where we've used a couple of the programs and incorporated some yoga, restorative yoga, into the event. I've also done some work with couples counseling where a couple of sessions of EAL have been incorporated into the counselor's work with a couple. When you use the fundamental principles and stick with the program objectives, and the opportunities are completely endless. Have fun.
Very nice.
And that is so absolutely true. I love it. Even though you don't have to have a degree in order to become certified, I love that we can work with people who are degreed in a specific area that can actually incorporate our equine assisted learning programs into what they're trying to help their clients with. So it's such a win-win when you can set up your business so that you're actually collaborating with a professional that's already been doing something to help humans.
And even bringing two different program things together, like she said with the yoga.
Yeah, I love that.
How cool is that?
Yoga and horses?
Yeah, and even people who are horseback riding teachers, a lot of times they're like, well, how can we incorporate the two? This is a beautiful way. I always call this like the gateway drug to horses, because most of the time the people that are coming in are non-horse people. Mm-hmm. So then they come in and then they fall in love. We actually had a girl do this yesterday. We were walking out of there and she's like, how do I do this? How do I do more with them? I want to learn more. I need more. And it was her first time in, and they get into it and they want more. So if you're also going to be offering horseback riding or something, this is the perfect way, because then they're reading and understanding the horse before ever hopping on their back, which is a beautiful way to do it.
Well, it's actually very smart.
Yeah.
I am still shocked how many people get on the back of a horse without actually understanding the language of a horse. I mean, pinned back ears are not enough to be safe on the back of a horse.
Very true. And this is our lovely Jen, and she's in the States. Let's pull this up. Mute up.
Hi everyone, my name is Jen Nicholas and I am an equine assisted learning facilitator up here in Dallas. I am here with my very new horse Abby, who's going to be part of my program. And I am also a certified life coach. So one of the things that I was exploring when I was a certified life coach was how can I incorporate horses into my program and allow myself to assist more people with the power and energy that horses bring to all of us. So I explored a lot of different options, and then I stumbled across the Equine Connection and the most amazing community out there. I cannot say enough about how impressed and excited I am to be part of the Equine Connections program. I have been certified since September, and I am looking forward to working with clients who are women wanting to explore who they actually are, get back to their true self, and also for youth to come along and enjoy the amazing programs and amazing opportunity to grow and build their resilience and their life skills so that they can face this new kind of world that we are living in today. I look forward to meeting all of you very soon. Thanks again and have a great day.
She's so
Yay,
cute.
Jen!
Yeah, and brand spanking new, that one.
Like, and she just went like out of the well. Actually, it's kind of like when you're on a ride and the horse sees home. Boom! How fast do they want to go? That's exactly what Jen has done.
Absolutely. And I love she took her prior experience too and brought the two together as well.
Exactly what a win-win.
Yes. Okay, so we have another one from the States here too, the lovely Elizabeth.
Hi, I'm Liz Shea, and I am in Massachusetts in the US. And when I got my certification from Equine Connection, I was overwhelmed with the many possibilities of what I could do with it. And I tried a lot of different things. We did individual programs, we did programs with youth, and a lot of different things. But what I've settled on and am super passionate about and really enjoy are retreats. So I do retreats for women entrepreneurs who are looking to develop a healthy work-life balance. And I also offer retreats for military, veterans, and active duty who are looking to build resiliency so that they can manage the many transitions that they have to deal with in the military life. So whatever you choose to do with this certification, I know it will be fabulous and you are going to help and reach so many people.
Now that girl has, did you hear how targeted those markets were?
Yeah.
just saying. Those were very lovely, lovely, lovely targets. Oh, I have volume there. Okay. Jess, this is another one of our lovely ladies.
Hi, I'm Jess. I specialize in introducing horses to first-timers. From toddlers to seniors, it doesn't matter. If you've always wanted to get to know a horse, come see me. I'm in the southeast corner of Saskatchewan, very close to Estevan, and I offer a special program for working moms. Because horses make life better.
She's so cute. I could just die.
That was so fun. I'm coming, Jess.
The nice thing with what her programming is that she is starting with younger, so that are a little bit below the total age of grasping what equine assisted learning skills are and that sort of thing. But she starts them young with how to just even be around horses and do the grooming stuff, and then moves them into the equine assisted learning. So still balancing with equine assisted learning and the groups of people that she wants to work with. And then we've got our lovely Jean here. We'll finish up. We've got 2 more guys, and then we'll be done all the videos. But I think these are just good to hear it from other people rather than, other than us.
Here from the beautiful Hunter Valley in New South Wales, Australia, and I am the CEO and founder of Hunter Equine Connection here in Lovedale, about 2 hours north of Sydney. And we just have the most amazing place. If you can see here behind, we've got some lovely vines growing, and at the top of that hill behind me is actually where Hunter Equine Connection is based. So we are right amongst everything. So it's the perfect place to come and bring your family or your friends or your wife or husband and have some beautiful time with our amazing horses to help you, find you again. Horses are amazing, absolutely amazing to help you find your purpose in life and maybe find a bit more passion that you might be missing, and to connect. That's what we're all about here.
Been coming to you from Flair Equine Experience. We are based out of Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. And we provide life skills and personal development programs alongside these natural, beautiful teachers, the horses. In doing so, we have the privilege to provide our target markets with a safe sanctuary to gain these skills and confidence enough to parallel them into their daily lives. We hope you can find somewhere near you where you can feel empowered enough to give it a try. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Can you guys hear us too?
Or unmuted.
Are you speaking? Oh, we're on mute again.